Hello, my beautiful trap stars. Someone is a phoenix that rose from the ashes, okay? I shuffled this deck so many times and this phoenix card kept showing itself. Then I said, okay, let's get started with this reading. Flip the deck over, and what's at the bottom of the deck? The phoenix, okay? You are that phoenix that rose from the ashes. Your relationships with people in general could be very hard. You might have a healing soul, so people find you when they're in despair or when they need help. You might have been used in the past or taken advantage of because you have such a beautiful, kind spirit, because you have this healing soul. But I feel like when it comes to love, I feel like you're stepping into a new phase. Now, whether this is you rekindling with someone from the past, someone that you would like to, or if this is someone new coming in. Now, you know me, out with the old, in with the new every single time, okay? If it didn't work the first time and it didn't work the second time because your dumb ass tried, it damn for sure ain't gonna work the third time. And that's just on God in them, right? But, if people who do want to get what they passed, I understand you do have that opportunity here too. So I'll put that out there, okay? But yeah, let's get into this message. So, welcome back to my trap house, to all my OG subscribers. I love you guys deep. If you are new to this channel, he, she, they, them in all of my readings, okay? Flip it, twist it, reverse it, however you need to. However, if it do not fit, do not make it stick, okay? Over here, we do not give our power away to tarot, oracle, or its readers. And I want to make that very clear. I'm going to say this one time, and then I'm going to say it again when I do my, what's the tea, when I do my messy reading. I had someone message me. Someone could leave a comment underneath one of my readings talking about some, this ain't tarot. Bitch, I know it ain't fucking tarot. What part of the name do it say tarot in it? This is the Oracle Traphouse, not the Tarot Traphouse. Bitch, I know this ain't fucking tarot. And anybody that's been here long enough, y'all already know. We started off on Oracle. We only got 3 tarot decks and 2 of them was gifted to us. Amen and Ashe, okay? So we started using the tarot to clarify, to add to what we have going on, but we've been doing Oracle this whole time, bitch. This is divination, okay? There's no rhyme or no reason. I was so irritated by that. Like, shut the fuck up, basically. And if you're on this reading, I'm gonna definitely say this on one of the messy readings, because I'm sure your dumb ass is gonna come back to that messy reading. But if you clicked on this reading, whatever your name is, I need to figure it out for the next reading. Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't come into my trap house being disrespectful. That's a sure way to get you kicked out the section, okay? All right, let's get into this. Infinite Spirit, anyone of the greater good. What's coming towards my trap stars in love? What's coming towards my trap stars in love, Spirit? What is coming towards my trap stars in love? What do they need to know at this time? What is it that my trap stars need to know at this time, Spirit? So we have vacation in reverse, the snake in reverse. We have talking upright. So off the bat, I feel like if you've been single for some time, okay, you're not about to be single for long, okay? That vacation card, that's the period of you being single, honey, it's about to be reversed, okay? So I don't know about no hot girl, hot boy summer for you, honey, okay? Butterflies are very significant. You hear them, that fire truck is given. Go ahead and be fresh if you want to, okay? Go ahead and be fresh if you want to. Them folks is coming for your ass. That's what I'm hearing, okay? And then this snake in reverse, I feel like you could have been used to being in competition with other people, or you could have been used to like people talking to multiple people, you not really being the only one, or you could be used to like just, people trying to get with your person. You know what I'm trying to say? Just that drama of dating. But I feel like whoever's coming in towards you with this talking card, I feel like whoever is coming in, this person is really interested in you, and they're not worried about, they're not a snake. They're not worried about no bullshit. They're not here to snake you. They're not here to use you or take from you. You know what I'm trying to say? And anything that they do take, they're going to, multiply and give back to you, right? So that's beautiful. We want to see that. Look, the runner flew out in reverse. So whoever this person is, they're not running. This is dead facts. Like, it's only right that they're not running. Wedding rings at the bottom of the deck. Cupid's arrow is how we busted the deck down. So Spirit is saying have faith, because love is coming. And, I hate that you had to go through everything that you went through, but along the way you learned enough lessons, okay? And you learned enough respect and value that you were now able to call in this person. You see that cycles card? You broke a cycle. You broke a cycle with how you see yourself. You broke a cycle with what you allow from people that you love, okay? You broke a cycle even with the type of people that you date. Fire signs here, okay? Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And now something is fated and destined. Look, we have the girl with the snake at the bottom of the deck. You're about to own this snake, okay? This snake in reverse, you're about to own this. You charmed this person into not wanting anyone else but you. Wow, fire signs again. So I could be talking to a fire sign, or this person could be a fire sign, okay? This can be a heavy message for someone, okay? Some of you, air signs, as well as healthy choices. So I could be talking to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini, Libra, Virgo, okay? I seen pregnancy and grounding. So for some of you guys, this person is going to want to start a family with you with that grounding card and pregnancy. I feel like if you do get pregnant by this person, I seen water signs and abundance. I feel like if you do get pregnant by this person, this is something that is planned. Like this was planned. This wasn't something that just occurred, right? And I feel like emotionally, this person's going to have you very fulfilled. Now, the water signs didn't fall out, but we saw it, right? So we're not going to speak on that energy, but if it does fall out, we'll claim it, right? But water signs is all about emotions. So I feel like emotionally, you're going to be very happy, okay? They say happiness is one of the richest things that you can have, or something of that sort. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is what it's given. Like, this is just very beautiful energy. So when this person comes in, they're going to come in during, I feel like, a good part of your life, a good pinnacle, a good period. Like, I feel like things are falling into place for you, or you're starting to see some sort of movement, or maybe you're finally just out of that funk. Maybe you're just like ready to pop your shit. And then that's when you're given the green light for this person to come in. But this is one of those things where you're going to have to give the green light. If you're not ready, this person's not going to come in, because this person's not here to waste their energy. And you don't know who this person is yet. This person has yet to come in. They're interested, but they had yet to come in. And I feel like they haven't come in yet because you need to call them in. And for some of you, if you are single and you've been working on your journey, your self-healing journey, you've been doing your shadow work and all that, and you're afraid to date, or, you want to date, but you're afraid of who may come in, you want to make sure you transmute that energy, okay? Because you need to say, I'm ready for my partner. I'm ready for my partner to come in. I'm ready for my divine kingdom spouse, whatever the case may be. But you want to call in that energy, because this person's waiting on you to call in that energy so they can appear, okay? Wait, wasn't fire signs already out? Am I tripping? Fire signs was never out? Y'all, am I fucking tripping? Well, we gonna put this out, because I said fire sign. I don't know what the fuck, but yeah, I could be tripping. I could have made that up. I have no idea, y'all. I'd be having to go back and watch these readings sometimes, because I'd be cracking up, because I'm like, oh, that's how it happened, because I don't see it, because my mind is gone and I'm just in like robot mode at the time. Like when I'm channeling these messages, I feel like a robot, because in a real world, I really don't know. It's very blurred as what's going on, because I'm so in the spiritual, right? Neither here nor there. Let's get back to this before I lose my message. So this is going to come to a shock. This is going to come as a shock for you. You're going to be very surprised by this person. Some of you guys, you can already have a feeling that your person's coming in, right? You could be having epiphanies and deja vu moments and things of that sort, where you're not about to be single for long, right? Your person's coming in, and that card was just there to affirm that, right? But I feel like you're going to be very shocked. You're going to be shocked by how this person treats you. You're going to be shocked by how easy this is. You're going to be shocked that this is even happening for you, because I feel like you're like, look, yeah, I feel like you're like, love has never been your strong suit, right? I see moving at the bottom of the deck. Love has never been your strong suit, but between this divorce and this moving card, you're moving into honeymoon. You're moving into this phase. This is such beautiful energy. I mean, the story is telling itself. We're not forcing anything. And I love that. So with this gold digger card here, I feel like whoever this person that's coming in, they're very financially stable. And that might be the surprise or the shock for you, because for some of you guys, I feel like you never really dealt with someone that had, look, ascending fell out reverse. You never really dealt with someone that had it like that, you know, and, you know, or maybe money is not a big deal to you. Maybe you don't care what's in someone's pockets. You just care about how much they love you. If you're one of those people, kudos to you, especially if you're a female. If you're a male, I get it, because, you know, it's a little different. Men like to provide for their women. But if you're a female, you know, oh Lord, I feel bad for you. You might not even be used to this type of energy. You might not even think that you were ever able to receive this type of energy. You might have just dated bums, okay? You might have dated bums your whole life. And that's why I feel bad, because, honey, listen, I'm not, shit, child, I'm not here to talk shit, but me, I need a motherfucker that I know off the rip is stable, okay? Wherever I'm not stable at, I need them to be stable in all them fucking areas, and I'll cover the rest, okay? So I feel like whoever this person is, they're gonna have a lot of money, and they're gonna be a trick. Like, they're gonna trick it off on you. They're gonna want to spend on you, splurge on you. Receiving gifts could be their love language, and maybe that's why they give a lot of gifts away, something of that sort. But I'm seeing that this person is not going to be afraid of helping you or sharing with you or asking you what you need. And if you're not the type to ask, you heard I say they're going to ask you what you need. You might not be the type to ask for help, but you better learn how to speak the fuck up when this person come around, because they want to help you. There goes my water signs. We got water signs in the building, right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here, right? So at this point, we have everything but earth signs, you know, but it doesn't mean that this is not for my earth signs. It's just, these are the things that are revealing themselves, that are coming out. You know, this is something that you're going to have to get used to, but in the best way possible, because you're going to feel like you're not enough. Like, you're going to, at times, you're going to feel like you lack the confidence. At times, you're going to feel like, why did this person want you? You know, you're going to really battle your brain, because your brain is like, we're not doing this again. But your heart is like, but this feels safe. And so I need you to understand the importance of, you are more than enough, okay? And you need to let go of that fear of abandonment or those codependency issues, okay? We had the runner here in reverse, but then we had the chaser upright. So this is also someone who I feel like, you know, they're not going to let you go so easy. Like, you could try to run, but they're going to chase your ass down. What is that song? I'm hearing that song in my mind. I don't know I can't think of the guy's name, but she's falling in love now, losing control now. You know, and there's a part of that song, Losing Control, Russ. There's a part of that song where he goes, beating on my chest like a bongo, knowing that it's coming from a hurt place, answer all the questions on the survey, right? Doesn't get jealous, doesn't break trust. Like, that's gonna be this person. That Russ Losing Control song, that is a big, that is the song for this reading. That is how you are going to feel, man or woman. That's how you're going to feel, and that's how this person is going to take care of you. All those insecurities or worries, even when you do allow your brain to trick you and you do that thing that you do when you start spazzing, like, this person is going to allow you to have all of that, because they're not that. So they're not going to get hurt by it. They're not going to be mad about it. None of that. They know they're not that. It's up to you to see that they're not that. Now, they can't make you see that. No one can make you see anything. It's up to you to unlock and unleash and release those certain emotions and traumas in order to see it for yourself. But they're going to be right there the whole time, like, hey, I told you, you know what I'm trying to say? But we have the, I'm about to say the 9 of Swords. What the fuck am I talking about? We ain't got no swords on this deck. But the 9 of Swords, let's talk about that. That's staying up at night. That's anxiety, worry, depression. That's your brain doing that thing. And with this cut down card, this person's going to come in and cut all that shit out of your life. Like, they're not, again, they're going to stay down until you tell them it's time to go. Okay? They're going to stay down until you tell them it's time to go. This is beautiful energy. And I'm not going to lie, at the beginning, it's a little toxic, but it's not toxic because, look how I split the deck. I was about to shuffle. Hold on. In the beginning, it's going to be a little toxic, and it's not toxic because of this person. It's toxic because of you. And at some point, you're going to have to look yourself in the mirror because you're allowing your past to dictate your present. Fuck a future, okay? And so at some point, I feel like you guys might end up having a conversation because I don't think they're gonna be with that toxic shit. Some of this shit is cute, you know, but other of the shit it's not. And they're not gonna be with that. And at some point, they're gonna hold the mirror up to your face, or you're gonna be forced to hold the mirror up to your face. What you mean, Celine? What I mean is, they're going to start treating you how you think what you're already saying that they're doing. They're going to start doing that, or making it, or separating their energy from you for a little bit, pulling back. You know what I'm trying to say? They might not be out here fucking everybody, but they might separate their energy, pull back, or leave you in this unknownness so you can look at yourself in the mirror and see how bad do you want this. Or you might get to a point where you have to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, how bad do you want this, right? Because in the long haul, because look, they want a marriage. Look, you know the wedding ring go on your left finger, right? Your left ring finger. In my left hand, I have the engagement. Now, I'm left-handed. I always say all my blessings are to the left of me because that's how it works. When the angel and the devil, aka my Mercury in Gemini and my Venus in Gemini, be sitting on my shoulders, the left shoulder be cool. That right shoulder be on demon time, right? It'd be ready to let it go. And so here we are. And I feel like this person, we already seen wedding rings. Now we're seeing engagement ring. This person wants to long haul with you. They want a higher commitment with you. But you're going to have to get through this. Okay? They're not going to rush anything with you until you have this look in the mirror. And I feel like that's why this is so crazy that this deck split like this. Now for funsies, this negative side, you got to look yourself in the mirror because because you're being distant. You're creating distance from your partner, or like I said, your partner might create some distance from you because you don't know what you want, right? Because you've been manifesting love, or you want good love, but all you've been getting is karmatic relationships, right? That's what's on the negative side if you don't look yourself in the mirror. On the positive side, this is what this person wants. We have engagement ring, we have healing hearts, okay? We have camera, we have passion, Cupid's arrow. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, this person don't want no bullshit with you. You on the bullshit. You used to the bullshit. You got used to the bullshit. And now you're having an issue with dealing with a real one. Okay, that's what it's given. And you're going to have to get used to that. But it's okay because they're going to train you well. They're going to talk you through it, okay? They're going to talk you through it. And it's like once when they do, wow, a bunch of cards fell out. Once when they do, you're going to open up like a motherfucker. Look what fell out. Challenge in reverse. Once when they do this thing, you're going to open up like a motherfucker, okay? Okay? Look, we have coffee cup. This is all stuff that fell on the ground. Shock. The shock came back out, and we have love. Yeah, this person just wants to love you unconditionally. Okay? And for some of you guys, I feel like you might start off slow. Okay? Nothing in here is fast or rushed. This is a foundation being built for clarity and truth, to get some sort of understanding, okay? So you guys might start off small. Also, another little keynote, when you meet this person and they ask you on a date, they might ask you to go get coffee or a smoothie or, ice cream, something like that. Like, it's not given going out and getting drunk. It's given savoring the moment, recognizing all the feels organically, not alcohol influence, you know what I'm trying to say? And building a friendship, building a bond, okay? Because this person believes that, you should only be with your best friend, like, if that makes sense. Like, this person wants to build a friendship with you because they want to be your best friend. They think that you shouldn't get in a relationship with someone who you don't look at as your best friend, is really what I'm hearing, okay? So that's the energy that we're on, right? Then we have abundance that wanted to show itself, but we're going to put it back in the deck. So we, again, abundance is surrounding this person, right? Abundance is surrounding this energy. Something about roses can be very significant. We've seen this card a couple times. So someone can have a rose tattoo. That could be someone's name or middle name. Even with them, that could be one of their ancestors' names or middle name, whatever, grandma's name, something of that sort. Or this person can give you roses on your first date. But something about roses is very significant throughout all of this. Damn, that card did a whole 360 before it flew out. Then we have date night. So yeah, we already know this person is going to wine and dine you. We already know they're going to take their time with you. Do I want anything else from this deck? This person could be a health nut, okay? They can either eat very healthy. I see Scorpio. We have Scorpio energy in the building. But this person can just be very healthy and they can care about themselves, okay? They might go out and party and have fun and drink and stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? They're not a prude in that sense, but they very much get up, work out every day, take care of themselves. If you're not the type to work out, they're going to bring you to go work out with them. Like, to them, health is wealth, okay? If they can hike a mountain, they want to make sure you can hike a mountain too, okay? Because y'all gonna be hiking mountains together type shit, okay? So I love this. I really love this energy. What else do we need to know about this person, Spirit? What else do we need to know? So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups that flow as a challenge. Again, this is that romantic offer. But for some reason, we have it as a challenge. And I truly believe that the reason why it's a challenge is because you don't see this coming. Yeah, look, you don't see this coming. There's some sort of unfinished business that has to occur before this person comes in. And it looks like that unfinished business is you letting go of the past or you healing the past. So if you're on that journey where you're healing the past, you let go of the past, you see what I'm saying? You're in this hermit mode, right? Doing self-discovery, on this journey of self-discovery and healing and solitude, this person comes in, Gemini energy. This person then comes in. So that's why this Knight of Cups and this Seven of Pentacles is like how it is. Because right now, you don't have anyone in your energy. You're not thinking about anyone. Look, King of Swords flew out in reverse. You're not trying to force anything. You're not trying to force anything. You just want it to flow. And so I feel like, again, you have to correct something about your energy or let your spirit team know, hey, you are ready for love and you want your kingdom spouse. You have to speak these magic words. That's what it's given. I'm seeing a genie. I keep seeing Scorpio energy, so someone could very well be a Scorpio. But you have to speak this energy into existence. Two of Swords. You have to speak this into existence. Look, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands, for it to work. You can't sit on the fence about this. You either ready or you not. And if you're not ready, that's okay. But if you are ready, call it in because he's waiting on you. She's waiting on you. They're waiting on you. Taurus energy, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? They're ready to come in and they're ready to come in bringing gifts and doing the thing. But they need to know you're on it. Like, they need to know you're with it, right? Okay, so now let me see how I want to freak this. What we at? 22, 22. Damn, 2, 2, 2, 2. Twos can be significant. The number 8 could be significant. Somebody here could be born in August. Okay, that's Leo or Virgo energy, which we already seen that across the board. Oh my gosh, these cards are... There we go. What else do we need to know about this person that's coming into my trap star's life? Are there any features, any physical features? That's a good question. So whoever this person is, they could be a loner. They could do things alone. They like to do things alone. You know, we have a Magician and Ace of Cups here that we've seen as well. Or this person can be the breadwinner of their family. So they always have to, you know, they're not just taking care of themselves or of you. Like, they're taking care of their mom or their dad or something of that sort, right? But I feel like this person is someone that knows we already know how to get to the bag because we've seen that. But I feel like this is someone who has some sort of like resilience towards them. Like, they have a story and their story is crazy, but yet they made it, right? We have the Devil here, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm covering that Devil up because of the naked people, right? I feel like whoever this person is, they've been single for a minute too, okay? Look, I feel like they've been single for a minute too. Now, I'm glad this Ace of Wands showed itself because I was going to say this, but I was waiting because I was talking about something else. With this Devil card here, I'm going to tell you the energy that I picked up on, but then I'm going to tell you what some other possibilities could be too. The energy I picked up on is, this is someone who got good sex. This is somebody that is got a high sex drive, baby. They do about 4 or 5 positions in each round. And when I say round, I mean round, bitch. You better get you this Pedialyte and put some ice on your coochie and get you a sandwich, because in about 45 minutes we're on the next round type steez. Okay, that's what this energy was given when I seen this with this. But I, now, but this is the big mendingo. Okay, this is big dick energy, right? So he, she, they, them, whoever. But this person's gonna have a very high sex drive, and they're gonna be very attractive. Like, I feel like they attract anybody and everybody. Like, they're just fine. This is somebody who's fine as fuck. Okay, and so yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? When you got you somebody that's fine, you got to be built to date someone that's good looking. Because if you're not built for it, them insecurities will not only break the relationship up, but it's going to tear you down to nothing. Okay, so right, clock that T. But this person could gamble. I will say that this person could gamble. They might go to casinos, things of that sort. Maybe they place the like sports bets, things of that. I'm seeing the little sports thing in my mind's eye. So they could do like sports bets. They can go to the casino. I'm hearing horses, so maybe track, maybe they own horses. Okay, maybe they race some of their horses, or their family owns horses. Okay, because again, this person does have money. I don't know. This person could like to spend their money on a lot of bullshit. Like, they like to trick off on people. So they're constantly helping people, or they're constantly paying the way for everybody. Look, 3 of Cups, they're constantly paying the way for everybody, when it's time to go outside or whatever the case may be, because they got it, right? Because they got it. This person can also cuss a lot, I'm hearing, or I'm not gonna hold you. For some of you guys, this person could be in the streets heavy. Okay, this ain't okay, girl, go on and get your motherfucking fur coat, bitch. I mean, it's summertime, but let that nigga go on and get you a fur for the winter, because you about to be at them fights. Okay, it's giving American gangster type shit, right? So very well respected, but this person also has a very dark side to them that you don't know about yet. Who knows if you'll even see it? And I don't see that as directed towards you, but you might see it come out directed towards somebody else. Like, you might think, because this person's so cool with you and so chill, you might think like, oh, they don't got it in them anymore. They don't argue with me. I try to argue, I try to do X, Y, and Z. And then boom, you're going to see this person take care of business in front of you, and it might scare you a little bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to everybody at this point. Okay, because there's nothing scarier than having a friendly ass bitch, who's so friendly, and rainbows and butterflies, and look at the babies, and oh my god, and next thing you know, she jumping off the table, busting people upside their fucking head, and you can't get her off of nobody. You know what I'm trying to say? It's giving that type of energy where it's like, it's not directed towards you, but honey, when you see it, it's going to put a brand new perspective to how you identify this person, or how this person really gets down. Okay. So this person might have been the first one in their family to go to college. Okay. Or they might have been the first one in their family to make the certain amount of money that they're making. Okay, this person could absolutely be in school. For some of you guys, this person could be in school right now as we speak. Okay, or maybe you're in school. Or this person could love to travel is also what I'm hearing. Like, this person can love to travel and love to learn new things and new cultures, Now, what I was going to say with this, but I decided to move on when I was talking about this. I was going to say this person can also have mental health issues. Which I'm not going to say we all do, because I learned that we all don't. I said, what the fuck you mean we all don't got mental health issues? What? There's normal people out here? I'm not normal? I thought, anyways. With this with this 8 of Swords, this lets me know this person can go through spurts of mental health issues where they feel trapped. I'm hearing military too. For some of you guys, this person could have been in the military, so they have nightmares, okay? Something of that sort. But I am seeing, like, I feel like because this person carries the weight of the world on their shoulders, because they have so many people who depend on them. They're the backbone for so many things, that at times this person can fall into these, spouts of depression or anxiety or worry, because they have so many people they need to take care of, but yet no one takes care of them. It's just them. But again, I think this is why when you come in, they're going to really cherish you because you ain't worried about nobody. You worry about you, your kids, and them. Okay, if you even have kids. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you don't have too many worries in the world. You don't got a lot of people depending on you or nothing like that. And so you're able to pour into this person and not really ask for much back. Okay. And I feel like that is the reason why they really like you, because you're giving them something they're not used to. They're used to people taking or needing help. See what I'm saying? They're used to this tower. They're used to negative shit always happening, you know, or having to run and take care of everyone. And yet here you are and you're like, no, baby, I'm okay. I just want to make sure you're okay. Right? Like, you're at peace. You're like, I'm okay. I just want to make sure you're okay. And so I think that you're going to do something beautiful for this person's mind. Like, what do they say? I don't know what the saying is I'm trying to say, but you're going to give this person a peace of mind. And all of a sudden, all the worries that they had in the world is going to be replaced by the image of you. This person can write poetry, or they might they might write lyrics or something of that sort too. Don't have to, could, maybe it's you, whatever. But I just like heard a poem, like my words are about to start flowing like spoken word. And so as you can see, I even slowed down with my speaking. So that's giving like, you know, yeah, neither here nor there, because I lost everything. Let me tell you what the image I just saw in my head. Wow, double aces. And I just said the image I saw in my head. Swords is all about what's in your mind, right? Right. Pentacles is all about building up. Okay. So, damn. I just lost it. This is what I get for always fucking rambling. Fuck. I hate when I lose it. I gotta stop having so many side quests when I do these readings, because I be wanting to give y'all the whole vision that's in my brain, but then I go to try to explain something to you real quick before I give you the vision, and then I be losing it. So, right, if it's meant to be, it's gonna come back. Shit, maybe that was a vision for me. Who knows? I will say this. I don't think this person has children, and if they do, their kids are either grown, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, so grown that they got grandkids, or so grown that they off in college. Or this person is, or if they do have kids, they're not around for some reason. Like, maybe they live in another country or another state. I don't know why I said another country, but I don't know. Something about Canada is very significant. So maybe they live in Canada. Someone could also be Caribbean, okay? Because I'm picking that up. It's like, yeah, they're Canadian, but they're like West Indies or something of that sort, right? So maybe they have a baby with someone who's West Indies, and maybe they do live in Canada. I don't know, or whatever, but just take it if it resonates, right? But I feel like this person doesn't really have any children, because I don't see children across the board at all. Like, I don't see anything about them coming in with, you know what I'm trying to say, with kids. Yeah, they want children, but I don't think that they necessarily have any. Look. The Lover's card and the Star card, Aquarius energy, Gemini energy. Yeah, I don't think this person really has children, or if they do, they're grown, because they're out of sight. Like, they're out of sight. We didn't have no Ten of Cups. We ain't had no Ten of Pentacles. We ain't had nothing about giving about children or anything dealing with, you know, that lets me know that this person, even though they take care of their family, and they take care of all the bullshit that occurs for their bloodline, you know, they're not really tied down to anything. This is somebody that can get up and go if they want to. You know what I'm trying to say? They'll still handle business and take care of things, but this is someone that can get up and go. This is not someone who got to make sure they get little Tashon on the bus, okay, on Monday. Like, This person could be a runner, or they can ride bikes also. They can have a motorcycle is what I'm hearing. This person might have multiple cars too, like, because I saw a pickup truck, but then I saw a convertible. So they might have like a work truck, maybe. I don't know. Put a pin in if you need to, whatever the case may be. We have the Hierophant that flew out in reverse, and I'm not quite sure as to why. Why is this Hierophant in reverse in regards to this person that's coming into my trap star's life, Spirit? Why we got the Hierophant in reverse? Because the Hierophant is all, So I feel like this person used to be a rebel, okay? I feel like this person used to be very street coded in a sense. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell this motherfucker what to do, or, you know, and watch your tone. But I feel like that was them in the past. And with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like they've overcome that. You know what I'm trying to say? They've made positive changes in their life. And what's crazy is they've made positive changes in their life. And I feel like this person wants to connect with spirit. Like, I feel like this is someone who's not, damn, 34 minutes. I feel like this is someone who's not very spiritually intuitive, even though they are intuitive. I feel like they don't really understand the spiritual aspect of things, and they want to, but they want to. And I feel like here you are coming in with your little crystals or whatever the fuck you got going on, you know, just being a little fairy. And they're like, what? Like, I feel like they're like, they love that about you and they want to explore that. And then now here you are practicing Reiki. You don't even fucking know how to do Reiki, but now here you are practicing Reiki spells, all types of shit on this motherfucker, because they're just like, yeah. As a matter of fact, I had an ex who was like that. Sagittarius energy. I had an ex who was like that, and you know, I'm just doing wild shit. I'm just doing anything, but hey, I learned, right? But baby, this person ain't broke. They everything but broke, okay? They're everything but broke, honey. Everything but broke. And when I say but broke, I'm talking about more than money. Like, their spirit ain't broke, their health isn't broken, their money is cool, you know, everything but broke. Let's see. Is there any other messages you can give us in regards to this person's spirit, or should we close out this energy? Is there any other messages that you can give us? This person can have a tattoo on their neck. Okay, I'm seeing this person can have a tattoo on their neck somewhere. Again, a rose can be very significant, but they can have a tattoo on their neck. This person could have a sleeve as well. Something about tattoos is significant for somebody. For others of you, I feel like this person is the opposite. Lord have mercy. I feel like this person could be a different nationality or ethnicity than you. Or you guys grew up in different lifestyles, like you grew up two different ways type of energy. You know what I'm trying to say? This person could be a like first generation, or maybe they're not. Maybe they're not even first generation. I don't know. I just heard like, oh, I moved here when I was 8. I don't know. Put a pin in that. I don't know who's talking to me. I don't know what this is. I'm seeing green eyes too. Green eyes. Someone can have green eyes, or they can have eyes that change to the color green. Okay. I'm also seeing like Italian, because I'm seeing an Italian last name. So someone can be Italian or have one of those pretty, I love Italian last names, y'all. Those are my favorite. I always, when I was a little girl, I used to be like, I'm going to marry an Italian, because I wanted that long ass last name that ended in an O or an I. Okay, honey, because don't play with it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get married. I'm getting me a long ass. And now, as an adult, I'm like, fuck that. I'm keeping my last name. I don't know. The kids can take your last name, but bitch, I'm a Lloyd. You know. So I don't know, guys. I don't know, but yeah, this is the energy. Emperor. Yeah, this is it, guys. Aries energy. This person's gonna take great care of you. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else you want me to say, but this is not the 1 nor the 2. Okay, look, Judgment at the bottom of the deck. We're done. This is it. This is it, guys. This is it. I love this. Again, this is a timeless reading. It's meant to find you whenever it reaches you. If you want a more in-depth reading in regards to this, you can definitely shoot me an email, and we can do a personal reading for you. Other than that, congratulations in advance. I don't see anything stopping or blocking this connection or this union. You can't even deny this. I mean, the only way you could block this is if you don't say you want this to come in. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you want this person to come in, you don't gotta put in the comments. You can, but I would definitely declare and decree at this point. You know, thank you, Spirit. I am ready for my kingdom spouse to arrive. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing me my kingdom spouse. And then sit and wait. Okay. Don't talk to none of the old motherfuckers that you spoke with. Don't do none of that shit. Sit and wait. Unless, you know, you wanted this person, you want an old person back. But nowhere across this did I see an old person coming back, even though we had that Phoenix card. So I don't know, guys. I don't know, but I love this energy, okay? When y'all get married, make sure you invite me to the... Whoa! Y'all, I just grabbed this half of the deck so I can shuffle these cards in real quick, right? Look what the fuck is over here. Look what the rest of the deck. Soulmate. There go that abundance card. Soulmate. Soulmate. Yeah, baby, your soulmate's coming in. Tell you're ready. Let spirit know you're ready. And then sit back and wait. Don't ponder on the old. And when the new comes in, accept and receive that, okay? Very beautiful energy. I love you guys, and I love you for free. Peace.